Thank you all. I appreciate it. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. So I get kind of nervous. I have a hard time meeting new people, making first impressions. But I think that's only because the first impression is usually a 12-year-old lesbian. Usually that, or maybe like a gypsy curse. I didn't drink enough milk. I sleep with women and I can't see over countertops, so it's all the same. No, you may not recognize me without the big beard and the axe, but I am a dwarf. And the fun thing about dwarfism is that unlike other disorders, dwarfism somehow got adapted into like fantasy. So like for instance, like when Frodo was recruiting the Fellowship, he was never like, we need that guy who's got spina bifida. Or like, what's that lady with post-polio syndrome up to? Maybe she could get a few months off work. I honestly think Gimli was just like a fair practices hire. Like, they were getting a lot of pressure from HR in the Shire. And they were like, you guys are pretty judgmental for being small, hairy men to begin with. No, but I kid. But no, like, the thing about dwarfism and being different when you're growing up is, like, naturally, when people have differences, it can lead to bullying, things of that nature. When I was a kid, it wasn't even the kids so much that kind of got to me as much as the parents that messed with my head. Like, kids would be on the playground like, you're short, or you're short, or you're short. And like, the parents would come up and they would be like, oh, Vincent, don't listen to them. You're not short. And like, not only is it bad enough to be bullied by kids, but I'd be like gaslighted by my friends' parents. like it's bad enough I'm short. Now I have a confused relationship with understanding basic adjectives. I just don't understand. And when you're different growing up, you don't get to see a lot of people like you out there. There weren't that many dwarves in the world. So growing up, I kind of acted out. Like I would rob liquor stores just to meet people like me at the lineup. They'd be like, turn to the right. Oh my God, you hem your own clothes? Wow. What store do you go to? That's fantastic. But it's probably all for the best. There's like this perception in Hollywood that if you go to a party, full of people, like let's say it's full of white people and there's two black people there, or two Hispanic people there, they'll give each other kind of the nod, or like like I see you over there, I got it, like us. But like, I don't think it would go that way if I went to a party and there was another dwarf there. Like, if I went to a party and there was another dwarf there, I'd be like, hey, listen, man. You need to get the fuck out of here now, okay? Like, it would be if two people showed up to a party dressed exactly the same. If they were dressed like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Like, it could not be coincidence. People would be like in the kitchen, like eating Doritos and being like, did you see there are two guys here with skin coats and their penises tucked? Like, what is happening? That is wild. I have a friend who's a comedian, and I was asking him recently for advice on how to be a short comedian. And here's what he told me. He said, don't do jokes about being short, because that's obvious. What you need to do are jokes about having a big dick, because that is funny. He was very hammered. And I thought, that is stupid advice. That is very dumb. So I said, like, I'll show you. Like, I can write killer jokes about being short. So I went away into my cave and I, worked on some jokes. And I want to try them out now. So I need a little bit of help. So when I say, I'm so short, I want all of you to say, how short are you? So, I'm so short.
How short are you?
My dick is big.